Good morning, YouTube. We've already been hard at work this morning. That's why I look like this. I need a shower, but we're not done yet. Putting my shoes back on because I am grabbing my gloves because we are working on a project. And it is the patio that we want to build out here where the grill and the fire pit and everything will go. So we are scrounging bricks from the property and just trying to see where we are. And then my father has about 100 bricks or so that he said we could have. And so that is what we were doing this morning. Add
To what?
Talk about what we're doing.
Oh, did you show them the brick?
I did.
Okay, so we got those brick over there, and we're putting in, like you said, I guess to let y'all know that we're putting in a patio. I don't know what.
Yeah, I did. I said we were doing a patio.
We did pull up some brick over here that we're collecting now to take over there. I just don't want somebody to stop in the yard and go, oh look, somebody's got some brick, and start taking it.
Right.
So I'm moving these over there.
Because we're right on a road. That's the
Right.
road right there.
Yeah.
So, and it's a pretty busy road.
Yeah.
So.
And if they pull up alongside the fence, we'd never see them, and they could run around the
Exactly.
corner, grab brick, and take it right back around the corner. We'd never see them.
Exactly. Well,
And
we
this
pulled
is the
up.
end of- yeah, and two, this is the end of the house where we're rarely on.
Yeah.
Other than when she's in bed or if we're
Yeah.
sitting in the living room, but we don't really go to that window.
Yeah, we really don't. But we pulled up over 100 brick
Yeah.
just from around the property. 115 something, 120 something like that. So yeah, we picked up. We're tired. And we're just moving them over there where the patio is. Yeah.
I think too, we're going to end up pulling these bricks.
These like paver looking things.
We're going to pull these up. We're going to use those over there as well. I think what I may end up doing though, based on how many of these we have, I may switch from those brick right now and not worry about trying to use those brick, use these brick and do as much of this because these are solid,
They are.
and try to go as far as I can because they're longer too as well. So going across and then going lengthwise should give us more coverage area
Right.
before I have to go to those brick.
The regular brick.
Before I go to the regular brick.
Yeah.
So, and then what I may end up doing is instead of trying to dig into the ground, I'm going to go ahead and smooth these out, get them laid, and then if I have to, get some sand, get some bags of sand and fill in the area and raise the brick to these brick.
Gotcha.
That way it'll just, I'm hot
Yeah.
and sweaty.
We both are.
Get those brick raised to these brick so that there's drainage under these brick as well, and then it won't block up the gate. The water will still be able to flow through there,
Yeah.
and then we're not. Yeah. I think we'll get more coverage out of these too as well, being that they're longer.
They're longer. And we don't know how many we have because there's like a row and another row, and then there's a row that's buried, and we don't know how far down it goes.
Right.
I'm thinking that this is the bottom row, but we just don't know, and we won't know till we pull those out. So.
Two, it's serpentine. So
It is.
they started on the bottom, and they probably set a row in as low as they could into the dirt to stabilize, and then they started coming out. So they set a brick down in the dirt somewhere in here.
And they
and
spiraled
then,
it.
And then they spiraled it and started
Yeah.
coming up. So we don't know. Like
So we really don't know how many rows there are and how deep it goes. So we'll find out once we start pulling those out. But that is a project for another time. Right now, we're moving these bricks.
yeah, we're almost done over here.
Yep. So here we
I'd
go.
say we probably got maybe 70, 80 brick out from over here.
Probably close to it.
Yeah.
If not more than that.
And the only reason why we did is they had them angled, so they had over half of the brick sticking up. We used to do landscape work. We never did do that. We just took the brick and broke it. Well, we need to angle it too, and then we put it on set it on the ground, so it looked like the brick was in the ground, but it wasn't in the ground. And then you just keep it trimmed.
Yeah.
And then you just took the other brick and you turned it over sideways and you set that one on the opposite side. So you break it, take this brick and you flip it over so that they always constantly stack on top of each other without having to bury the brick. But they didn't do that. They literally dug a trench and put the brick in there and angled them on top of each other.
Yeah, they had them like
They had it buried.
They had them like this in the ground.
All of this brick was buried up to there.
Yeah, so it looked like it was just part of a brick, but it was actually a whole brick buried in the ground.
Yeah.
Honestly, benefits us because that just gives us more whole bricks to work with.
Right.
So that's less that we have to buy in order to finish the patio. And I'm kind of hoping that we don't have to buy any, or if we do have to buy some, that
it's not very many.
It's not very many.
I don't think we may, if I'm doing what I'm thinking with those, and then we've got some.
We've got some big pavers too.
Square pavers that I'm gonna add in there as well.
It's gonna be a very eclectic patio, but I'm okay with that. You know, artist and all.
Yeah, we don't have to pay for it.
That's another.
There's 100 brick over there at our father-in-law's that we're gonna get.
Yeah, my father has like 100 brick, and then he's got some pieces too, doesn't he?
Well, he's got some brick. He's got some pieces. I don't know how well the pieces are gonna work.
Well, it doesn't matter.
And then on the side of the house, in the ground still covered with grass, is a walkway that was done with brick. So I've got to pull that up as well.
Oh, over at Pop's house, Mom and Pop's house. Yeah. So I mean, we may not have to buy any brick, or if we do, it'll just be it won't be the 1,000 brick we thought we were gonna have to buy.
Right.
So anyway, we're gonna get to moving some more brick. All right, here we go.
Thumbs up. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm basically just filling in this little ditch right here. 'Cause I don't want to get erosion started, because this yard does slant this way because of where the yard is positioned, and then there's a road right here. So I don't want it to wash down the yard and then out into the road and cause me a problem here, because technically there's not a lot of grass on the side. The green you see in this picture is moss. It's not even grass, it's moss. Yeah, because we have so many trees on the side. They just need to be thinned out because there's so many leaves and so many limbs and stuff that they need to be trimmed. But I'm just going to be filling this in real quick. I mean, it's not really going to take me but a few minutes. I'm not going to do like a super heavy job at it. I just, like I said, just, you know, rough it up a little bit where it's. I may not even be able to do that today. Trying to get it to, like I said, just getting it filled in. I'm not really pushing a whole lot of dirt in there, I don't think, just more leaves than anything. But if it rains, it may probably help settle some of this. There's some dirt here. Oh, excuse me, darn roots, I forget. For any kids that are watching. I don't do a whole lot of YouTube. My wife does most of it. But that's all I'm doing. Just basically just getting this done. Scooting any dirt that's up here back into the crevice. In there. this is a stump that evidently has rotted away. It was a tree at one time, looked like a big tree. And it's decaying. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna worry about that little side right there. The top of this will wash down and fill it up. Alright, so that's it. Pretty much easy peasy Japanese. Y'all have fun. Talk to you later. Bye. So please like, subscribe, describe, comment down below, whatever y'all like to do, however y'all want to do it. And y'all have a good day.